Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. Ah! I don't even know I should be on here. I'm so pissed today. Majorly pissed. Oh. Let's just say I'm going to have a lot more time on my hands for the next couple days or week or two until I get another job. Because my ass quit. I 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 quit. I'm not happy I quit. I don't know how much I could talk about why I quit, but I quit. A motherfucker got sick of this shit and a motherfucker quit. Okay? A motherfucker was like, what you said to me? No, you didn't say that one more time. No, you did not say that to me. No, you did not. What? What? Say it again. Say it again. I wish you would. I wish you motherfucking would. I wish you would, bitch. I'm about to take my shoe off. There's gonna be a shoe beating happening in about 5 minutes right now. Bitch, I wish you would. I wish you would. No, it's more. Again, I don't know what I can really say about it. I mean, maybe I'll wait a couple days and let everything clear, but it's actually kind of, I'm disappointed. I never thought I would really care. Like, I mean, like, honestly, like I can get another job like that. Like, I'm not saying I'm great or anything like that, but it's just like I managed to pick up shitty jobs, good jobs, regular jobs, okay jobs. And I still got another gig at the other porn store my boss owns, so that's okay. I've got I still got another job. I was actually really getting to like the particular job that I was in. And the problem was when you have three different managers telling you to do three different things, I mean, 30 different things, three different ways, and then having to confront one manager because they're saying you did something the wrong way and saying, well, manager number two told me how to do this. Ignore manager number two. I'm manager number three. You do what I tell you to do. Okay, do it manager number three's way. Manager number one comes up to you, goes, why are you doing it manager number three's way? I'm manager number one. It's like you all need to have a fucking meeting or something like that. And that was just the least of it. I wish I could really describe like what there were some things that were said too that just were not appropriate for any work circumstance as far as I'm concerned. Like there you can think of somebody a certain way, but do not repeatedly ask somebody if they know how to read. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Just please don't do that. That's not something you should do. That's not a wise decision to do at all. And I don't know this 312 number calling me. This is what I love about visual voicemail is all of a sudden you get all these fucking messages at once from like 5 days ago. It was more than that. It was just like, imagine, because I told Eric what kind of job I was in. I think I told him in here what kind of job I was in, but I don't want to say anymore because there might be something else going on. But okay, imagine being part of a major department store. Okay, now imagine you're new, don't know anything about it, you've never been in the department store before, and you're in bedding. Okay, that's your department, bedding. Now bedding sounds pretty simple, right? Beds and shit, right? No, well, there's beds, there's pillowcases, there's shower curtains, there's maybe that's bed and bath, let's say, and then there's like types of shower curtains, there's kinds of like wicker baskets you need, towels, types of towels. There's about 1,000 different things to learn in that one department. Okay, fine. So imagine that you have a week to learn all of it, and then you are completely on your own in that department. Like completely. Like nobody else working with you. They are setting you up to work that way because somebody else has to get out of that job. Okay, that's fine. Maybe a motherfucker needs 2 weeks. Maybe a motherfucker needs 3 weeks because coming from the stores I've been in, they're not retail, really. Do you know what I mean? Like cleaning up jizz off the floor and telling some guy to stop jacking off doesn't usually happen in a job. All right, so they're vastly different. And when you're trying to learn 1,000 different things, and I mean these people that are good at it are good at it. I give them, I mean, they're working fucking hard. They're being driven like slaves. It's ridiculous. They're not being paid nearly enough. It's insane. But when you're doing that and someone comes up to you because say you get a package in of something, right? You'll break down a pallet of something like that. And then in this pallet, once in a while, there might be 1 or 2 different boxes for other departments in a huge freaking pallet that's about 300 boxes big. Okay. And there might be one box that's not marked clearly that's from a different department. Now you think the normal thing would be is to take that box back to the other department. You would think that. Well, apparently for some people, what they like to do is ask you, do you know how to read? What? Do you know how to read? Yeah. Are you sure you know how to read? It took every freaking fiber in my being. I, I've had to learn a lot, and I did learn a lot. Now, there was one chick who was really, really cool. I'm not going to say her name or anything. She was really awesome. But the people that were saying this type of shit were just trying to undermine you and make you feel dumb. And sometimes they were successful. And just when I would start to get going in a certain way, basically, if you leave me the fuck alone, I work really, really, really well. If you tell me do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then you walk the fuck away and you leave me alone to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it really, really, really well. I promise you. But if you stand there and start making fucking comments and asking me personal questions, I'm not even going to say what they were asking me, but like personal questions that they said, you know, you don't have to answer, but you know, I noticed this about you or that about you, just feeling really fucking uncomfortable about it. I was just really disappointed because I was starting to like it. I was starting, no, the abuse. I loved it. Please hit me again. No, it wasn't abuse or anything. It was just like, it was unprofessional. It was just really, really unprofessional. And it was really, really pissed me off. And I sucked it up. I did what I had to do. And then they sprang on me. And first, another thing, when you have a schedule, and I know schedules can change, don't call me off. Don't call me one day that I'm off and say, why aren't you here yet? And kind of had an attitude about it when I'm off that day. I'm off. Why are you calling me? You mean Mr. Bloobity Blue didn't give you the new schedule? What new schedule? We get schedules on this, I don't know, like a Wednesday. What are you talking about? No, there was a new schedule change this week because, you know, Jill decided to have her period. She can't come in for 5,000 years. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, you don't, Jules. You have no idea. You have less self-control than I do. But you, you have no fucking clue. I knew Saturday was the worst. Saturday was when I was asked if I knew how to read about 4 times by the same person. And I sucked it up. And I just sat there and I realized that the way I was doing things was never going to be right. It was just never going to be right. There was nothing I could do to please this person. And I think this other person had a lot of pressure on them from another higher up. So I'm not blaming them personally, but you don't ask somebody over and over if you know how to read. Are you sure you know how to read? Why do I have to tell you everything 5 or 6 times? Maybe because you're on my ass and everybody is telling me 12 different things at once. All higher ups telling me this is definitely how you do something. And then coming to me saying the other higher up going, no, this is definitely how you do this. I was told so many different things, the wrong ways, so many times that I didn't know what the right way was. But Saturday, it just got to a point where it was fucking, I'm not gonna lie, it was humiliating to where somebody's coming up to me asking me 3 times if I knew how to read and why do I shake? If those of you who don't know me, look at my hand. It never has been really steady. When I was a kid, I was in a bike accident and I had a tremor ever since then. A mild tremor. It's nothing, you had, tests and all that. Nothing. It's not a damn thing. Why are you fucking asking me about my personal business? That has nothing to do with you. And that really that pisses me off. I don't even know if I'll leave this live stream up because I'm saying too much shit already. Like I shouldn't even be saying anything, but it should tell you something that the manager of the store liked me and wondered what happened to me and wondered why I texted. I didn't give a shit. I didn't even go through the proper channels. I probably quit the wrong fucking way. No. You know what I did? I am not coming in anymore. Goodbye. I'm not even clearing my locker out. I'm not. They can get a bolt cutter for that fucking shit. I'm so fucking mad with how it went down because I actually tried. You know what I mean? That's the worst part. I actually tried to do a good job. See, that's what I get. I should stick with porn for the rest of my life and just do a shitty job and be mean to people. If you try to do a good job, you're fucked. If you try, don't ever try to be a good person. Don't. I've learned my lesson. Bastard is back. That's how it's going to roll. So now I got to get a reality show and make some money that way. I don't know. No, I've applied to like 6 different places, but it's just like, I kind of had a sense they were going to angle to fire me anyway if I wasn't prepped within 2 weeks to take over the whole fucking thing at night. Like the whole department, like nobody else would be there to like help me out. No one. And this is a major place and one of the busiest of its own locations. I'm not shitting you when I say one of the busiest. It would have been a shitstorm and it would have all fallen on me. 1 week plus 1 week of just, computer training, shit like that is not enough. It's just not. But, yeah, it's really, but the good thing about it is the manager and I think the DM of the store like me. They actually liked me. And the manager, I don't know how much, I'll just say this. Let's play pretend. This never happened. I'm imagining everything. Okay. You guys get what I'm saying? All right. The manager in my dream came up to my friend, Peavy, and said, "Hey, Jay didn't show up this one day. What's up with that?" Like, I think Jay's gonna quit. What? Why? I like him. He's really nice, and it seems like he's doing like he looks like he's always working really hard. What's going on? Well, this, that, and the other thing happened, and some other things. Oh my God, I wish he wouldn't have quit. You know what? Tell him to call me. I'll put him in a different area, which is sweet, but I don't know if I want to be in the same place, if that makes any sense. Like, I think I'm done with that facility. I think I'm over it. So yeah, but I went out today. All I did was like job hunt. I went to a bunch of different places. I went to a place where my brother works. He's not going to be thrilled because last time I worked at a place where my brother works, I took over and ended up being manager, and he was not happy. He never got the job. I can't believe you got to be manager of the. I was here for 10 fucking years. All of a sudden, you're the manager of this store. That's bullshit. Maybe it's because you're a midget. Okay, maybe that's the reason. You should think about that. Oh, he's another one. Let me just rip on everybody right now. What the fuck not? Fuck it. Shit. I don't care. But no, I know the only good thing about this time of year and finding another job is holiday season. So there's a lot of temporary jobs that can lead to full-time jobs. So I'm down for the temporary. Oh, I'm so fucking down. Oh, it wasn't even like it's just the listen. My thing has always been this, and I've trained other people to work for me. Okay, is that you don't on them. You don't do that. You are never going to get good results. If you're like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why aren't you getting this by Tuesday? What the fuck is wrong with you? If you sit and say, what is the issue that you're having? Let's see if we can work with this. If you do that, you're going to get good results because you're going to have an employee that respects you and an employee that knows they can come to you and not be all fucked up. If you just keep these people, I mean, I'm talking everybody, CEOs from people who run restaurants and shit, who just think that they have to rule by cracking the whip and shit like that. You got shithead employees. You have employees who are never going to live up to their fullest potential because they're not going to learn everything they want because they're so focused on learning things the way you want, and they're going to fuck up. Because the more that you get on somebody, they're going to fuck up. That's what is going to happen. So I love when these people are like, well, I'm just a mean boss, but I got rules. I don't know why people don't like me and shit like that. You don't know that your couple of your stores are not number one anymore? You don't seem to know? Okay. Really? You don't? Because I have an idea. And that's, by the way, not the place that I worked. I'm just talking in general. I mean, I know the place where my brothers worked. Like, horrible things were, and that's another major chain where horrible shit was allowed to go on. A guy was allowed to threaten my brother. Oh, hell fucking no. My brother didn't tell me that, by the way. This guy's like 6'4". I don't give a fuck. He like threatened my brother to like kick his ass or something like that. My brother did not tell me because he knows how psycho I am, because he knows I will go up there. That's exactly it. It's like, you know what? There are plenty of times in my entire life, I fired my brother one time, but I was just pissed. But he was doing stupid shit. But no, I fired one person one time, and that was it. Thank you. The majority do want to do a good job. And if someone is there's a difference. If I'm showing up 3 hours late every day or doing something like that, that's completely my fault. That's completely somebody being a dick. Then it's time to crack the whip. But if someone is trying and you see they're trying to understand something and you just fucking kind of bash them and then let them know that everything is going to be on them within a week, that doesn't make any sense. You know? Yeah, I know. But I really did fire my brother once. He actually called the owner. He's like, can I fire me? Can I actually fire me? He's like, well, he's a manager. He can do what he wants. God. Well, yes, because you said so dumb. It was so dumb. Even he would admit now it was dumb. When I come into a place of employment and I see somebody strange behind the counter, and then I realize it's somebody you're fucking, but I don't see you because you're probably getting dressed in the back or something like that, you're fired. Get the fuck out. I actually walked in on him fucking around with somebody. The person was at the counter. I came in. I had to be driving because my friend lived in the neighborhood at the time. So I was going to visit her. And I was driving by the Porsche. And I look and I see, there's some motherfucker sitting there that I have never hired. I don't know who this bitch is sitting on the fucking, at my chair, at my counter. Oh, hell no. I parked. I walked in there. I scared the shit out of her. I said, who are you? Who are you? Who the fuck are you? I said, who the fuck? I'm gonna knock you. Get the fuck out. Because I'm thinking maybe they got robbed. I don't know what happened. My brother pops out from the back. It's okay. I know them. I don't care. Okay, well, I'll get rid of them after you leave. I think you'll get rid of them. As a matter of fact, don't worry about it. I'll get rid of them. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. He was so upset I was talking to the person that way. I said, I don't care. I said, get out. Get out. You shut up, midget. Get out. Get out. So he got out and he was so pissed. He was so pissed. And I'm like, no, you can't do this. He's like, what are you going to do? I'm like, tell the boss. You can't do that. I'm the assistant manager. I can't do it. You can't have no strange motherfuckers mine here. Then it happened again. My Uncle Mickey, but I couldn't fire him because he probably would have murdered me in my sleep. He had a girl behind there one time. This is the second time I went behind there. I'm thinking, oh, we got robbed. I happen to be driving by again. I see some weird bitch standing behind the counter. Cute, but weird. And I'm like, shit, there's no one else to be, no other clerk to be seen. I'm like, what the fuck? I go in there. I'm like, who are you? I actually said that. I was like, hey, bitch, who are you? Get out from behind the counter, crazy bitch. She couldn't talk either. She's none of these ones. And I think she was a little, maybe he gave her a little smack or something. Just a little H. She needs to be, come on, daddy, I need a good shit before I suck it. So, like, all of a sudden, Uncle Mickey comes out of the back. He's like, why do you gotta ruin everything? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I know what, look, I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry. I'll get rid of the bitch, all right? But you know what? Come on. You're a guy. I'm a guy. You know what's going on here. I was like, well, you at least could have said something. I mean, shit, you could have, like, popped out. I only saw this junkie chick behind the counter. He's like, don't worry about it. Okay, I'll get rid of her. Fine. And he did. Unlike my brother, he didn't argue with me. He got rid of her right away and then called me. He's like, listen, I was just squeezing out the titties. All right? You got to understand that. Yes, I may have taken a few pictures. By the way, you want to see them on my phone? He did. He took pictures. She was willing. It's support, sir. What do I expect? I'm like, no one. Don't let the bitch behind the counter, please. Because, there's money back there and shit. He's like, oh, I was going to watch her. I was like, listen, I know you think you're an old tough guy and all this shit. Hey, monkey, what's up? I know you think you're a tough guy and all this stuff, but this junkie bitch, I don't trust junkies. I said, she will stab you with a heroin needle, make you all doped up, and just take everything in the register. Go molest her in the bathroom. I don't care. Don't put her behind the counter. So I didn't have to fire him, but yeah, the only person I ever fired was a girl who decided that she didn't want to show up a lot. And then I found out it was taking breaks with her boyfriend to go shopping for beer in the middle of her shift. Yeah, then I think you should be fired. Then I think you should get a little bit of shit from me. Everybody else, you work with them. I mean, dick bosses never get, trust me. Now, being dicks to customers is another thing. And by the way, worst customers I've ever seen in my life in the place I quit. Worst I've ever. It's a rich area, and they let you know it. Oh, are they assholes? Oh, are they fucking assholes? Oh my God, this one fucking, more than one woman. There was always an uppity old white chick too, being just acting the ass. I'm convinced they would come to me just to be a bitch. I'm convinced. Because it was more than once. Do you know where, where's this one thing? Do you know where this one thing is? Yes, I knew where it is. I'm like, it's over here. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's always been there. It always will be there. That's where it's always been since the beginning of time. No, it's not. Okay. I can tell you where the vibrators are. I can tell you a good store where those are because you obviously need one. That's what I wanted to say. I was so fucking close. I wanted to smack her in the head when she turned around. I just, like a good person, wished her a stroke on the way home. Like, I prayed to God in the back. I said, please give her a debilitating stroke. Did you? I'll go check after I get out of here, monkey, but it's like, my Hangouts, it doesn't alert me when I've gotten a new message from you always. Like, every other message, it alerts me. I don't know why. How are you? Look at me writing all that stupid shit. I hope you're doing better. I mean, for what it's worth. My best fire speech. You want to Oh, honey, we could compare stories about vibrators in places we used to work. I'm telling you right now. I would hire her. Jules, she ever made it to America, I'd hire her at one of the shops. Oh, she'd be great. There was this thing, kind of unspoken sometimes, not in the younger shops, I mean, younger run by people who like maybe 30 something running it or something like that. But a lot of times they didn't think women should run work there, like especially really skangy ones because they thought it was a liability. That should cause sexual harassment or something. That's bullshit. Mm-mm. No, most chicks are cool and ambivalent. You know, they're ambivalent to all that kind of shit. They're not going to be phased by it. They're not going to cry like, "Oh my god, you asked me for a cock ring." Oh, trust me, the type of chicks that I would hire to do it are tatted. You know, they're not going to put up any shit. They'll fuck you up. Like, I'm not worried about it. I'm more worried about the guy that messes with them. That's it. You updated your YouTube banner and you're quite proud of it. Did you? I never did the party thing, but I always wanted to. I always try to convince my big boss that was a good idea. He would say yes and then never give me the funds or the time that I needed to do it. Because we had an S&M group once that wanted the space to do like a show and tell party of like the toys and shit like that. And that would have been a moneymaker, I'm telling you. Like a Tupperware party, but for, you know, sadists and masochists. But for some reason, he never got back to me on it, so I couldn't say, yeah, sure, okay. At the end, I could. The last 2 years I ran that place, I could pretty much do whatever I wanted, and I did. I'm not going to say anything. I did increase sales a hell of a lot. I got better deals than he ever did. It's the truth. It's fucking horrible. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. You see all the tea going on? All the tea on YouTube? There are so many black chicks involved in drama on YouTube. It is like, I keep getting, there's all these women on YouTube that want to be fucking like Wendy Williams. They're all Wendy Williams like wannabes. They want to, you know, talk shit and say, I got some news today, some tea on this YouTuber and this YouTuber. Oh, are they fighting? Oh, they're fighting. One of them is called Tasha K. Another one of them is called Lovely Tea. And they're all tea gossipers and sippers. First of all, is that saying done yet? I mean, don't we evolve the sayings? Like sipping tea. Isn't that about 2 years ago now? And can we come up with something new? Slurping diarrhea? I don't know. Tickling the prostate? Ooh, girl, I got some tickling the prostate news for you today. You didn't hear what happened on Real Housewives of Compton? Girl, we're going to be slurping some diarrhea today. Yes, we are. Major chunky diarrhea. We gonna be smacking the clitoris. You understand what I'm saying? Ooh, I got some clitoris smack for all y'all. I got some vaginal discharge to end all vaginal discharge. I'm telling you, tune into my channel. And it seems to me these bitches, all they do is fight with one another and try to get views off that. I need to do that. Why am I not I'm gonna go pick a fight with one of them hoes. That's all you have to do apparently is go, they're lying. Not all of them. There are some constructive people. About what? Tea? No, there's not. No, there's not. Anybody who does tea is messy in the first fucking place. If you know what that means. That's speak. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who does tea is just messy by nature. Because if you're dealing in tea, you're dealing in gossip, National Enquirer type bullshit, you know, or even if it's just pertaining to people on YouTube, you're messy. You're a messy motherfucker. That's just what you are. You're dealing in messiness. You love it. It just is. Gossip is gossip. Let me pick one. Okay, who is the most well-known tea-er? I'm just gonna make up a lie and start a fight. I'm just going on the other chat like, make a video. Yeah, like, yeah. She had that one interview with Cardi B. Well, I heard from a source that she actually couldn't do the interview because she had 4 abortions that day. That's what the streets are saying. That's all you have to do. Just lie like that. The streets are saying that there might have been 4 abortions. She might have had 4 of them. I don't know how you have 4 abortions in one day, but apparently this trifling bitch did. Have them all doing yap, yap, yap. Oh my God. The cesspool that is YouTube. And now apparently all the ghetto shows are going on to OnlyFans. Like, remember the Bad Girls Club? Remember that show? Listen, she lost her shit. I like that the girl keeps it professional, but she lost her shit. Look up her and Tasha K. Oh, she lost her shit. And I loved it. I loved listening to the audio of that. Hi, this is Lovely T. We're going to be talking about some really inspiring things today. Now that bitch she wasn't. Okay, motherfucker, now what you gotta say? Okay, yeah, bitch. I'm here, bitch. We gonna put out receipts, bitch. Like, okay, this is what I'm here for. This is what I live for, not this professional bullshit. I don't want that. No, I want to see you lose your mind. I want to see you with a splitting migraine from yelling. That's what I want to see. Oh, lovely T, Tasha K. Look it up. Thank me later. Look at the one for enhanced audio, though, because, it was on a phone call, so it was a little fucked up. To regular email. No, I mean, it works, but it's just like the icon that comes on top of my phone comes on like every other time. So usually I just check it anyway. Like usually I just manually go into my Google Hangouts like every other day or something like that. I might have even seen what you're talking about, but I'm not exactly sure yet. Because sometimes we're a little late talking to each other. This is what you like to watch me. Oh, why did you stop doing that shit? What's wrong with you, lady? Jesus. You need to get more fights. I loved it. I mean, the shit you would come up with. Whatever happened to all them bitches anyway? It's like they all died or something. Would you kill them all? What the fuck? I didn't hear about any of them anymore. There were a bunch of them who used to personally even contact me. Over a year or longer. I'm sorry, there was one. It kind of surprised me. I don't even know if I should say her name. The main one that everybody had a problem with. The whole Corey thing, like the main chick, long black hair, kind of dark eyes underneath. She liked something of mine about 6 months ago, and I kind of was like, oh my God, she's still around? But then when I went to her channel, there was like no new content. So I was like, I was suspicious. But no. All those girls disappeared. Yeah, it was that one. It was that one. Nothing. But there was nothing there, so it was really bizarre. No, I quit. I didn't get let go. I nipped that shit in the bud. She was your main target. You have to just rewatch this live or whatever, and you'll see everything. She was interesting. Like, the weird thing with her is I never had an issue with her personally. I mean, the only issue I ever had with her was she shaded me one time in a video. I think you told me that. And I watched it, and she never named me, but she shaded me, and I was like, fuck? For what? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I had no idea what she was talking about. And she apologized later for it. She was cool about it. But apparently she had a bunch of issues with a bunch of other people. Like, I don't know what happened there. I wasn't involved. I didn't really see. I mean, I would see response videos from different people to different people. Man, that was a messy ass crowd. It was always, but it was entertaining. I'm telling you, you guys could have packaged that shit. You all should have kept it up. Made it like a Days of Your Lives type of bullshit. That was interesting. Because I see something Jules said, I'll bet, oh, I want to see what Mary Smith, the girl she's talking about, said. Oh, Mary Smith said that Jules is going to be pissed. Oh, Jules is going to be pissed. What did Jules say? Oh, Jules, you went too low there. Let's see what Mary said. Mary, you better shut up. Mary, you better shut up. Okay. I'll get to work at some point. Just mind your business. Mind your business. I'm doing important telephone ordering. I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie to you guys. Ah, oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Really? You know what? New me, right? We always evolve. If that's what he wants or she wants, that's great. Fine. Makes no difference in my life. That's what that person wants. Cool. I'm just saying, if you're going to identify as female, and I don't want to say this is going to get me in trouble. These are always the ones that get me hate speech. I'm not hating anybody when I say this. If you are going to identify as a female, I would think you would try to look like a female, because that would be your end game, to be known as a female, I would think. That'd be like me right now saying I'm identifying as a female and never changing this, never shaving this shit, never doing anything to resemble a female remotely. It would confuse people. Am I wrong? Now, if you're trying to look, and I don't mean smearing some lipstick on like some demented serial killer and like a crooked wig or something. I mean, if you're trying and going through the hell of hormones, and I mean, because that shit's painful, and getting stuff, getting implants and shit like that. If you are willing to put your body through that, I believe you really do want to be the other sex. I totally do. If you go that extra mile, I get it. I will call you she, he, whatever you want me to call you. You earned it. Got it. But I'm sorry. Some biker wearing a crooked Dolly Parton wig and pink lipstick, around his 5 o'clock shadow, I'm not gonna call you she. I'm just not. It's not gonna happen. And I'm not sorry about it. But I identify as that. I don't. Shit. Oh my god, I remember that. Oh, you know what? I've resisted making another video on Rose McGowan, but she's such a piece of shit. She really is. She's just such a piece of garbage. This is what happens. She's attacking now one of the new girls on the new Charmed reboot, for ruining their legacy or something like that. And she's just shitting all over that show, shitting all over it, and the legacy they built. Bitch, what legacy did you build? You put your big fat titties in a tight little dress, in a tight little shirt. You put your tight little ass in a tight little dress, and you showed up and barely read lines. That's all you did. You didn't write the show. You didn't write your own dialogue. What legacy did you... Get the fuck, you weren't even one of the original cast members. Shut the hell up. So for you to piss on some new generation's version of it, whether it's PC or not, whether you agree with it or not, and it's especially when it's girls of color who are now in it that would have maybe never gotten the chance 20 years ago, for you to sit there and shit talk it is just you being an asshole and showing that this is what happens when the hot girl's not hot anymore. She tries to think and then, and that's what it is. She's desperate for attention. Desperate for attention. And she actually, so the young girl, I thought took the higher route, one of the new girls of the new Charmed reboot. I guess Holly Marie Combs and Rose McGowan were sitting there talking about how Charmed reboot, they're just ruining everything. It's horrible, blah, blah, blah. And this young girl, who's a Latina and the star of it, was like, you know what? I think women in their 40s would have better things to talk about. I feel sorry for them. That's basically what she said. To me, that's the most adult thing you could say. So then Rose McGowan fires back at her with this little thing like, first of all, I support anybody who's a woman of color. And then she goes, Mike, only quibble with the show, Google it. Implying the girl doesn't know what the word quibble would mean. Because she had to be a cunt. You know what I mean? Is that they've decimated, they're ruining our legacy and trying to ignore us as people. They're ignoring you because you're fucking annoying. Who would want to deal with you people now? Nobody wants to see your old fucking Botoxed ass. Nobody. That's what she said. My only quibble, Google it. I can Google facial surgery. I know you've Googled that, honey. Google Botox up the butt with your fish lips. Your lips get bigger and bigger every year. I know what you're talking about. Oh, I'm with you. You know what I was thinking of? I was actually contemplating starting a reaction channel. Because I think I've said this before. What is one thing reactors never, ever, ever do? You can show them any movie that we're watching, any music video. There's not one. And show me if I'm wrong. Not one. Let's say somebody's reacting to, this is the first time I'm ever seeing The Wizard of Oz. So I'll be watching it with you guys. You'll never see them say, it's fucking gay. This bitch can't act either. God, this movie's so fucking boring. When is it over? Never. They never shit. Even when they don't like a film or a music, they're like, well, that was interesting. Or I could see, wow, that was something from back in the day. Never one of these little kids who are reacting to music from the 80s or something like that. Like, first time ever hearing Madonna, Like a Prayer. Not one of them been like, man, this girl's a hoe. Man, what the fuck's wrong with this chick? She can't even sing, to be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck everybody saw about this bitch. Oh, I bet her vagina stinks. I think so. It's never like the conversations I had with my friends when we would watch MTV were very Beavis and Butthead X-rated. Like, that's exactly the type of shit we would say. If we liked it, we liked it. But we'd still say shit about it. They're not real. So I was thinking of starting a real fucking reacting channel where I will tell you if I like it or not. And I'll tell you exactly why I don't like it. Yeah, so it's me, Jay, reacting to Mandy Moore. Next! Don't want to react to Mandy Moore because I can't stand her. No, she's too... For me, I can't do it. Next! Well, God bless her. Madonna cannot act. I don't care how many lessons you give her. But yeah, I'm actually thinking of calling out these other reacting channels and just, you know why? Because it really bothers them when you call them out. It really annoys them. And apparently, you get a bajillion. They featured these two kids called Twins, the New Trend. Two, I think they're 16, 17-year-old black kids who are reacting to like, serious. And by reacting, this is what they do. They listen to Phil Collins in the Air Tonight. Have you heard about them? And then all of a sudden, like, damn, that's a banger. I never heard of, wow, that's a banger. Man, that beat came in hard. They got 2 million views on that video. They were featured on Kelly Clarkson's show, I think Drew Barrymore's show, on local news. For fucking what? For what? They watched TV. They watch TV. And now stars are like liking them and stuff. Stars are like, Dolly Parton's like, oh, they like my song Jolene. Who cares? Who cares? Are you freaking serious with this? We're actually going to give credence to this shit? Okay. I mean, I'm not knocking the hustle because as long as you're getting the money, who cares, right? But shit. There's once I would like to see one of those two come on here and be like, nah, this is too white. This is too, I don't get this white people shit. Nah, I don't like this one song. This song sucks ass. I would never listen. The only way I'd listen to the song again was if I was trying to torture somebody to death. Fake. They're all fake. They're frauds. They watch about what they say. They watch what they, you know, whether they like something or not. Look it up. One of their highest videos right now. They've been on, like Queen Latifah talked to them and shit like that. They sit there and watch music videos. I'm not kidding you. That's it. Other people's shit. They sit there and watch other people's shit. And that's how they've created content, and they have merch. Blows my fucking mind. Shit, why not? I'm down. Let's do it. We gotta zoom it somehow or something like that. If you know how to put the shit in the screen, I'll zoom it with you. I'll be able to listen. This is some crap. But if it's good, I'll say it. If it's something good that I've never seen, I'll be honest, I'll say it. Oh, mukbangs. Listen, I already got hate speech struck for talking about mukbangs. That was one of the first times I ever got suspended on YouTube. I got suspended for talking about mukbangs. That they might not be a good idea. No. Go look at one of their videos. Twins, the new trend. And tell me they have winning personalities. Just look at one of their videos. Just one. Just one. For like 5 seconds to tell me that their personalities are worth it. They don't have personality. Sorry. They just don't. This is all they end up saying. That's a banger. Back with another banger. Oh, this is good. This is lit. This is lit. Ooh, I didn't know this beat was going to come like that. Wow. No, I'm just saying. But you get distracted by good-looking reactors. Oh, who are these people? I'm Drew Barrymore. Oh, you know her. She's another one. She'd love everything. Drew Barrymore, and I want to react to something like one of my old movies. They're so positive and they're fun. And they just make me think of rainbows and farts. And it's really fun. I just appreciate you guys. And I love you. And, like, you are my spirit animal. Shut up. Do you ever have a down? I want to see you on downers. Somebody give her some drugs again. I want to see her crying in a puddle of her own piss. Because she's too happy for my ass. Oh, yeah. Get you on a friend show. They want me on, but even when I just had to click it. You want me on one of your friends? I'll be on it. I've been asked to be, the whole time I've been a YouTuber, I mean, I'm not that high or whatever, so I don't expect to be, like, asked to be on things. I've only been asked to be on, like, 2 shows ever. Other YouTubers, I mean. I mean, Sexy Monkeys, I invade them because I feel like it. And he's sweet. But, like, yeah. I've not really done a lot of collabs. Only collabs I do the most with would be, I think, Monkey, as far as his live streams I'd be on sometimes. And Eric. Because Eric's got a debauched sense of humor like me, and I found it after some digging. And he's the co-host of my podcast. And I'm so proud of him. He said cunt the first time on my podcast a few weeks ago. He's not a really big swear on his channel, but I just felt like a proud parent. Aww. You did tell me to take it down to a 7 once. Let's not lie. But if you could possibly take it down to like, do you want me to be level 10J? What do you want? Maybe 7J? Just today? There's people here. Don't embarrass me. Stop. What is that? I'll tell them on Sunday and Wednesday for any show. Yeah, I mean, I'm always open to whoever. I don't care. I'm still determined to get my nemesis on here. Piggy Patterson. I'm determined. I think we need to have it out. I think it'd be good for both of our channels. You are morbid, monkey. You're starting to scare me. I think I'm gonna go missing on that road trip if we ever go on it. Jay? No, he was never with me. I don't know what you're talking about. It's ketchup. It's not blood at all. I didn't saw off his feet and he can't possibly be in the boot. Hey, why not? Was that anybody else's show? I was on... I'm actually... I don't know when we're going to do this. I'm supposed to be on Eric's other podcast. It's a video podcast where they discuss film. I think it's funny on there, too. I mean, they're not like, they're not all prim and proper. It's funny and balls to the wall stuff. But I'm supposed to be on that. We just have to set up a time in a movie that we all agree to watch so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. That's ridiculous. What did I tell you before? All the videos that we're getting struck for recently are how many years old? Like 2, 3 years old. It's fucking insane. I don't know. Enough is enough. All right, well, I got to save a little battery on this before I head out of here, so I'm going to bail out. I'm taping a podcast tomorrow. We're going to be channeling some spirits in the tradition of Halloween. Eric is going to be holding seance, and I didn't want to tell you guys just yet, but I am able to have spirits come through me. There might be some celebrities coming through me. I don't know. You never know who's going to show up. Maybe Bruce Lee. Maybe Jesus Christ. Maybe Carrie Fisher. You don't know. You don't know who's going to be there. So we're going to tape tomorrow, and it'll be up tomorrow night. So, and it's going to be a two-parter. We're going to do it twice. Try to get one more in before Halloween. So, I have a feeling he might be contacted. I'm not sure. He might appear. We'll have to see. All right, you guys. Keep it real.